Things are getting really heated up at the Yellowstone set. Did one poorly phrased tweet boil up the rumor that ended Kevin Costner's marriage, or were the circumstances far more sinister? Let's catch up with all the drama in Kevin Costner's life these days and talk about the big baby in the room. What's the tea? What's a successful television show without a little on-set drama and gossip? Rumor has it that the leading man from the super hit primetime show, Yellowstone, Kevin Costner, hasn't been on his best behavior on set. Recently, his personal and professional life has been taken for a spin, as he's been at the center of tea, drama, and all sorts of controversy left, right, and center. From babies to resignations, sprinkled with untimely divorces, it's safe to say a lot is on the TV star's mind. With the news of him being too charming with certain crew members going around, did Kevin Costner really impregnate a woman on set? While sources close to the actor are denying such rumors, audiences are a little bit skeptical. The tea floated around after the sudden and frankly unexpected split between Costner and his wife, Christine Baumgartner. While sources are claiming the rumor is just people's imagination running wild, could the thing that got between Costner and his now ex-wife have been a little good old-fashioned infidelity? However, there doesn't seem to be much substance to the rumor to begin with. As most online gossip goes, there really isn't any evidence or person to even point back to that the 68-year-old actor seems to have sown his wild oats with. Naturally, the drama originated from none other than Twitter. Trust a poorly phrased tweet to make headlines in the increasingly terminal online world we live in. It all started with a little bit of misinformation. An account with barely any followers tweeted asking whether the rumor of him leaving was a result of him having impregnated someone on the set of Yellowstone. The tweet implied that the so-called scheduling issue was just the actor running away from the responsibility of a potential newborn. Looks like Costner has a Twitter troll that took the hate just a little bit too far this time. This won't be the first time that anyone had their life fall apart after a singular tweet. It's a Hollywood rite of passage at this point. Center of the drama. While Yellowstone fans were clutching their pearls hoping for an update from the showrunner regarding the lease of the remainder of Season 5, instead, news of Kevin Costner and his wife Christine calling it quits hit the fan base. However, the newly single status of everyone's favorite capitalist cowboy came as a surprise to everyone. A representative from the couple commented that Costner was taken by storm and blindsided by his wife's actions. The same figure also mentioned that the circumstances leading to the unfortunate split were beyond the leading man's control and that he was complicit in the divorce. What once seemed like a happy family is now in ruins as Costner was taken by surprise by his wife's decision to call it quits. The couple had been everyone's favorite since 2004, with 3 little ones running around. His now ex-wife, Christine Baumgartner, dropped the bombshell on him and announced the date of their separation. The two will now be seeking joint custody of their little kids. Looks like the drama from Yellowstone universe is slipping into Costner's real life. Baumgartner seems to have taken tips from the show and will be raking in 3 of her husband's homes as per a prenuptial agreement. The couple's representative urged that the couple be given privacy in this difficult time. They especially requested that their children's privacy be respected during the process of them navigating the split. We can only hope the nasty paparazzi can let the family catch a break in this difficult time. The Yellowstone actor filed his response on May 2, 2023, and filed a petition for joint custody of his children. The two share 3 beautiful kids, a 12-year-old Grace, 14-year-old Hayes, and 15-year-old Caden. So far, Christine is not asking for spousal support from her rich and famous husband as per a prenup agreement between the couple. The two seem to have been doing perfectly fine a few months ago, as Costner mentioned in an interview that his wife always helps in everything she does. It's a shame to see the couple fall apart so suddenly. In recent news, the at first seemingly painless split is starting to get messy. Looks like the Yellowstone actor has picked up a few property mogul tips from his time on the show. The big shot is seeking his soon-to-be ex-wife, Christine Costner, to leave their property, but she is fighting back, alleging that the Yellowstone star is attempting to force her and their children out of their longtime home. According to Christine's lawyer, John Rydell, there is no legal basis for Kevin's request. In a separate legal filing, Kevin claims that Christine, with whom he shares 3 children, is refusing to vacate their home despite the terms of their prenuptial agreement from 2004. As per the initial agreement of the divorce, this matter should have been done and dusted without any bad blood. And yet, here we are. Naturally, Kevin's legal team was not going to go down without a fight. The team, led by Laura Wasser, argues that the prenuptial agreement stipulates that Christine had 30 days to leave their home upon filing for divorce. While she filed for divorce on May 1st, she has not yet moved out. Kevin's team is seeking court enforcement of the prenuptial agreement, claiming that Christine is holding out until he meets certain financial demands. According to Kevin, he has already paid $1 million as per the prenup. He is also offering her $200,000 for a down payment on a new home and will cover her mortgage, property tax, and insurance for a year. Additionally, he will contribute $30,000 as part of his child support obligation and advance her $10,000 for moving costs. The show about family drama is becoming all too real for audiences to bear, with the divorce playing out. What's a celebrity marriage without a big fat check looming in the background? In his declaration, Kevin also revealed that he gave Christine $100,000 upon their marriage and an additional $100,000 on their first wedding anniversary, which has since grown to $450,000 in savings. He intended for this amount to be used towards purchasing a new home. Kevin further claimed that Christine withdrew or charged $95,000 from his bank account without prior notice to cover lawyer and accountant fees. The filing highlighted that Kevin included specific housing provisions in the prenuptial agreement due to his previous experience of being without a home after his divorce from his first wife. Kevin's attorney, Laura Wasser, asserts that he has acted in good faith throughout the process and has made efforts to ensure a smooth transition. However, Christine has continued to refuse to leave the property as they agreed upon in 2004. What's a Hollywood romance without an eventual big Hollywood divorce? On the other hand, looks like things have been rocky between Costner and his wife, as a new hit of him reportedly leaving the show after season 5. Weeks after the news of his marriage falling apart, Kevin Costner is reported to be leaving the show after the upcoming season ends. It's all a mystery as to what went down between Costner and showrunner Taylor Sheridan for him to be getting the boot. The news on the street is that the two were clashing on the matter of work ethics and were no longer seeing eye to eye. Costner wanted what the fans were begging for, i.e., for the remainder of the 5th season to be shot, but his request was turned down, leading the actor to get that bread elsewhere. What was the real reason behind the divorce? And why does Kevin Costner's world seem to be falling apart all of a sudden? Are irreconcilable reasons just code for the affair? The drama in Costner's life these days seems to be filling in for the weekly dose of drama audiences aren't getting from the show these days. Keep your eyes peeled for any further drama coming from the Yellowstone cast. We'll keep you updated on all the juicy goes from the sets of your favorite TV shows. Don't forget to subscribe.